So who are your winners and losers? Because clearly we will, out of Chan, the Kenyan ones. What do you think? Who's made a big statement by doing this? Who has missed an opportunity? Yeah, who failed you? Who disappointed you? Who impressed you?
I would start with Ogam. I think he's made a huge statement for the team. Second one goes to Manzoor. I think he's the one who's taken the chance by the scruff of the neck. The third one would be Brian. I think without him, we would be nowhere near where we reached at this moment of the game. I think those. Then Siraj as well. He's given the captain something to worry about, because anytime he got on, you couldn't feel a difference. Or maybe you felt
the difference, the opposite. You felt better.
Yes. So there was a moment what if he becomes our regular, regular fullback?
No, our regular backup.
Yeah,
Please, let's be clear.
No. I'm just trying to, as a fan. Okay. There was no difference really. I think those are my main guys. But then again, Onyango.
Who?
Rooney Onyango.
Ronnie Alan. Alpha, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Alpha.
Rooney yako huko Denmark.
I think
Songdal.
He did so much. He did. You see, Kazi Apunda, in a field, in a team, there is a DM, a Kante. I think he did the best to his ability, because I think in some of the games he played in two roles. I don't think in the game against Zambia and in the game against DRC, I don't think our number 8 was up to task in some moments, because I thought he could have controlled the game better to make it easier for Kenya to attack well. Those are my prime people that I think have made this thing to be.
Sammy?
Yeah.
Well, I think Benny McCarthy is one of the biggest winners of this one. I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
So Chan?
Yeah, I think so.
Former Manchester United assistant manager?
Yeah, I think so. Him being a head coach of this magnitude, yeah, of course, of a national team.
This caliber.
I don't want to say that. but the thing about him is, I thought it was a very worthy gamble in his quest to get back to being a head coach.
Yeah.
To go to Kenya and manage them, because either way, if it went badly, there would be reasons for why it went wrong, but him doing well would have completely tipped the scales in a very good way for him. And I think the kind of following that this tournament has had and the kind of results that Kenya has had will put him in a bigger standing right now. I think if he puts that on his resume right now, it will look really good. And I don't think there is any question about him and what he wants to achieve in his head coaching career. He's already mentioned it sometime about moving to clubs. So if that's going to come into the pipeline, then he'll have reasons to say that, hey, this is what I did with this national team. They didn't have hope. They have hope now. So I think he's one of the winners. I also think that Ryan Ogam is a winner, as Teddy has mentioned in there. I hope that he doesn't follow the route that the other players have already gone into, getting to sign with Gor Mahia. I still thought there was a time that you'd prove yourself to even bigger markets. So for him, with him still being a Tusker, and the dad, of course, is weighing up options, he has a very bright future coming up ahead of him. Same to Manzoor Okwaro. Losers, I don't know whether this one is going to spark many people, but I don't think there's a lot that has changed by us watching Austin Odhiambo in this tournament versus what we had with him earlier enough. I think him being left out of the big knockout game was a statement in itself, and there was a response to that about the other players in midfield like Nanabuire working hard and running hard. There's always been that question mark around Austin. Can he track back? Can he run enough? When we don't have the ball, can he run enough? And McCarthy mentioned it somehow. So I think that will be an asterisk on him, on teams that might be interested in Austin. Can he do the dirty job? I also think guys like Brian Musa, Swale Pamba, who didn't get an opportunity to play at all, and it was unfortunate for them to get injured just days into the tournament. Yeah, they look at it, yeah, they have the money, but this was a chance for them to upgrade.
Yeah,
Starboy.
for the most part, I do agree with you. The biggest takeaway from this tournament, or our biggest win, is we have a proper coach. We have a top coach. We would not have beaten two-time champions Morocco and DRC without the coach. If we look at our previous coach, he was always negative. He was always, telling us we're not talented.
Finding reasons.
Telling us why we are not good.
Yeah, and it just goes to show when you just focus on the positives and just do your thing, just work hard and try and improve the conditions of where you are, then you will eventually reap. And that's what happened. I mean, McCarthy built faith in the kids. He tried to improve the kids. He tried to show them and lead them, and it bore fruit. Quarterfinal. In the history of Kenyan football, we have qualified for AFCON 6 times, and we have played 17 matches. And in those 17 matches, we have only won twice. Against Burkina Faso
in 2004.
and against Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Yeah.
In one particular tournament, we have won 3 games. We have beaten Zambia, African champions, former African champions. We have beaten DRC, former African champions. We have beaten Morocco, former African champions. Tells you, and of course, CHAN champions also. So it tells you the achievement of this particular coach is massive. Absolutely massive. We have not lost in regular time. We have not lost in extra time.
Conceded twice.
Conceded only twice. So kudos to McCarthy. I give him his flowers. He's our biggest asset. Let's not kid ourselves. He's our biggest asset. And whatever we do, we have to ensure that we keep McCarthy up until 2027.
I'm assuming he stays.
Hopefully.
After that statement, I want to go back to club football.
No, he said eventually I think he'll stay until to piggyback on Sammy.
Yeah.
If he stays until 2027,
Yeah.
he has a good AFCON.
Yeah.
His stock rises. I told him off air when we interviewed him on Sport. I told him I think at some point he has to coach the Pirates. Orlando Pirates. I told him I think it's written in the stars. At some point he just has to coach the Pirates.
Yeah.
He just has to.
Yeah.
So I just hope it's after 2027.
I just hope he doesn't go back to South African football.
No, I mean, no. Listen,
For me.
I'm
Maybe when
caring
he's
for
about
myself. I'm caring for. Stay in Kenya until 2027.
Hey, I can't back at 2027.
Yeah, then-
and I hope he doesn't go back to South African football. No disrespect whatsoever.
Try
I
talk
just
in
think-
Europe.
Yeah. I think he has the.
Or he might
pedigree,
take over Bafana after 27.
which is a good thing also. I think that's.
But hopefully this is 27.
Yeah.
Again,
After
we insist.
Yeah.
After 27.
Yeah, not now.
After AFCON 2027.
So we provide
if
him
it
with
happens in
everything.
2027,
Yeah.
No, it will happen in 2027.
there's a big if. Now, in terms of the players, number 1, Byron Omondi. For me, I stood with him from the get-go because I saw something in this guy that I've not seen in the other goalkeepers in a while. He was composed. He's a modern goalkeeper, and there's something Origi. I had an interview with Arnold Origi, and he told me something. When the goalkeeper is composed, that confidence
It goes to the other players.
goes to
The
the
defenders.
whole defense.
Yeah.
It's transmitted to the whole defense, and you could see even if we change our centre back pairing in the middle of the game, they are still confident. Number 2, Ryan Ogam. Ryan Ogam, 4 months out, came back. He was a bit rusty, and even from what I was hearing from the camp, he was not up to scratch. Days to the tournament.
Yeah.
But when the tournament got started
The first game.
he was okay.
Yeah.
And I liked one thing I like about his mentality. He's grounded. His dad is a former footballer. His godfather is Origi,
Yeah.
which is good. So
Yes.
the support system is good. So he has the capability of going out there and hitting the highest levels possible.
Yeah.
And of course, he lived up to expectations set by McCarthy.
Yes.
The future Michael Olunga.
Yeah.
We saw shades of that. So let's wait and see.
Yeah. There are things to work on.
He's only played 1 season in the league, and then of course he managed to do what he's done in the CHAN competition. He should not sign for Godmaya, unfortunately. Yeah, if you're listening to me, Ogam, I am a God fan, die hard, but you deserve more at this particular time.
I want you to continue with your list.
Number 3. Manzur. After the Zambia game, I talked to Anthony Ahulia, the under-20 assistant coach. He was with Manzur in Egypt, and he said he never thought Manzur could play in that particular position, let alone in the national team. Manzur took his chance. He got faith from the coach. The coach believed in him, and he said, "Thank you, coach, and I'm going to run away with this." And that's what I liked about Manzur. If younger players would have the same mentality as Manzur, we would be in a better position. And even the other players, if they just believed in their ability, we would have done more. But so far, we take the performance, and we say thank you. The biggest.
I was going to draw. You guys are naming the whole team. You named 5.
No,
How
I
many
just
did you
said
name?
2.
No.
2.
I named 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I want you to
The
go-
negatives now.
I want you to go to the negative. Yes.
Negative.
The loss.
Number 1. Austin Odhiambo started so well. We had so much belief in him. And then in the moment that we needed him, in the moment that Harambee Stars needed him, the country needed him, the coach couldn't put him on? Really? And you're telling me it's about a tactic? No way. Don't tell me it's because that he...
You don't think so?
There's more to
believe
it.
that?
There's more to it.
And you believe that?
There's more to it, and it's on the player. He knows. That's why he's asking.
And you believe that?
Yeah.
Nah.
He can't even play in extra time?
Like
When-
you,
when-
you got
when-
6 subs, but
Yeah.
you can't do it.
when everyone else is tired, when we are looking for a goal, the coach puts a centre back. And you say it's because he's not shouting, and the opponents are tired.
Need to have a side chat with you.
Eh? You believe that? Nah, I don't believe that. I think, and of course, did he play against Zambia?
No. Against Zambia,
Yeah,
he
he-
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
Zambia,
against
brought off.
Zambia, he did.
There was
Brought off.
Brought off.
Yeah.
I just feel he could have done more. Considering his talent, he could have done more. The other one is Ben Stanley. I think he's one of the most talented players in that squad in terms of his touch, in terms of his technique. Somebody was saying he was given that opportunity too early. He didn't earn it. I was of the opinion, once you get that opportunity, forget about it's too early. Opportunity has come. Please take it. He had instances where he could have been the difference. For me, he just has to be more decisive when it matters. He wasn't decisive when it matters. And that's the difference between an average player and a top player.
Okay. That disappointment, if you have that one.
I don't want to. The third disappointment is our attackers. How can 5 defenders take penalties, man? I found that very odd.
Yeah.
We have, or maybe attackers or experienced players.
Choose one.
Choose one. How can 5 defenders take penalties? That was very odd. We had there was Masoud Juma on the pitch.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't take a penalty. Maybe he was injured. Maybe he didn't feel
Why
confident.
he played the game? He was not injured.
There was Ondimo, Edward Omondi. Maybe it's because of the knock
Blister thingy.
you're
Yes.
talking about.
He's a child.
Bro,
But that's
The
what I'm
skipper.
saying. Just take.
the skipper too.
Yeah,
Guys.
of course, there's the skipper too.
Yeah.
So in my humble opinion, guys need to have balls of steel.
They are called. Let's use a nice Spanish word. They're called cajones.
Cojones. Okay,
Cojones. You need to
cojones.
have big ones. You know. You remember who is the coach? Louis van Gaal.
Yeah.
He removed his trousers and said, "Guys."
Yeah. It's in this moment where we get to see how important, how big you are, your mentality.
I think it will come. I think also, given how far back we are coming from, you must remember one thing. Our Kenyan football is coming from the other room. So the cajones will come. I hope they will come.
You hope that they'll come. But all in all,
We are developing them.
But all in all,
Yes.
I'm happy. Boys, kudos. Thank you, Harambee Stars, for making us believe in Kenyan football once again.
Okay, so you guys have gone on and on and on and on and on. So now I'll try and be briefer. Okay, just try and cut everything else. You can't add another. You had 5. Why you adding another one?
Just a loss.
Okay, Michael Kibwage.
I didn't put a loss. No. I didn't put a loss on it. I think the biggest win was how the fans showed up. I think the attention that these guys.
No.
Then the biggest
watch
loss was the committee that was organizing this whole thing.
No, we're talking about Harambee Stars, not Chan. Wait. Focus. Harambee Stars, winners and losers. Hii ya MOOC tutaongea next week. Na tickets zikionekana na hiyo tutaongea next week. Just team. So biggest winners, number 1 Manzoor. That child was brilliant. I saw him the first game and I was like, whoa, what do we have here? Control, calm, pass, receive, pass, turn. Brilliant. Love him. I think there is something there. It's my number 1 player. Brilliant. Number 2, it's very good to see Moshiri get his touch back. Easily our most gifted player, technically.
Yeah.
That boy, we saw him at Sony at the last ages of the Super Sport years. And then at Tusker, he was brilliant. Then, of course, he's run with those army boots for all those years. So, of course, touch him. Like, it's good to see him coming back to what, and you can see he grew as the tournament went. Like, he went growing. And I saw, and I was like, it's a pity he's not 10 years younger.
Yeah, he would have taken that.
I just thought brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant. Loved him. I think there's something in there. Him and Manzoor were the guys you saw. As soon as they were in the pitch, you're like, things are nice. So those are my 2 main, from a player point of view, those are my 2 main ones. I know people have spoken quite a lot about Sealy, quite a lot about Omija. Kibwage for his leadership. Man, that he's just calm.
Yeah.
He's just like when he gets onto the game, you can tell because people like Sealy and Omija, I felt like there was not enough leadership. And I tweeted it the first game. I said, there's just not enough leadership, especially at set pieces. Kibwage gets into the game and you can tell, hey, guys, go, come. I like that. His leadership qualities are extremely... Of course, he's a very good footballer. But I thought his leadership just shone. Just shone. McCarthy, coaching perspective, fantastic. This country does not deserve McCarthy. Like... he has been something else. He's coached well. He's done things. My only fight with him are 2 tiny ones. One, Ben Stanley. You guys love Ben Stanley. I don't know. What is he? Is he a winger? Is he a midfielder? Is he a defense midfielder? I don't know what he is. He's something in between of all those things. And I think he's small. I just think he's too small for international football. That's just me. I think he's too small for the position we are trying to play him.
Yeah.
And I felt like, and you've said there's nothing like too young. They can be too young. If you are exposed too young before you are ready, some people never recover. And I'll give you a homework. Go check Vincent Okello. Madare. Check what happened when Ghost put him in, I think 2007 Sekafa. When I think it was just a bit too early. Somewhere, I can't remember which year, maybe 207 may be wrong, but he put him somewhere in Sekafa for the national team. And it was never the same again. So there can't be like too early. You have to be... Not everyone is Manzoor. You understand? Some people take longer, some people take quicker. So not everyone. So you have to really gauge it. So that one, I don't know why that kid keeps starting. So that's the only thing I was left unsure of. Second one is Austin Odongo. And my only fight is not that he put him in the game. It's just that I felt, because I kept wanting to see this kid that you guys love so much. But I felt, put him in the Zambia game first. Put him in Nauko Kwanza. So that this game you are putting him to make a difference, the kid is not of... Because think about it. If the senior guys ran away from taking penalties, how was that kid feeling?
It says, that example you've given us of too young. Yeah, I think for Austin Odongo.
Yes.
The opportunity came too early.
But again, I hope he builds on it. But other than, let me tell you, McCarthy is godsend. I have covered many Harambee Stars coaches. The last coach I covered who made me believe so much in Harambee Stars would be Ghost in 2002. He made me believe. Like, Ghost made us, we were going to win. We knew. McCarthy makes us go to the stadium knowing. We were there with Ted. We were like, yeah, we're going to win. But that Ben Stanley guy, I didn't quite understand. I didn't understand. I kept asking him, Teddy, what is this guy? Is he, where is he playing? What's going on?
Wakabi, this guy he got 2 brilliant chances.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what. That's why I've asked you, what is he? Is he a winger? Is he a forward? Is he a DM? Is he a... What is he?
He's a winger.
Yeah.
But
he's a winger.
He's not quick. But he's a winger. He's not quick. He can't dribble past people. He's not fast. He doesn't cross the... So what is
I think, to be fair, on the last game, there was much appreciation for the work he does.
No, he works hard. That's for sure.
Runner.
He's a willing runner. Yes, that I agree.
Yeah.
He runs all day. But I was looking for the other bits of him, and I was like, someone should maybe advise him. If I was close to him, boss, DM, tafadhali. Go learn those things up. It might be Uko. And of course, honorable mention to Alpha. Alpha was the man.
yeah.
Good man.
Two man
Sat
of
in
the
the
matches,
middle.
yeah.
Yes. Biggest disappointment, Austin Odhiambo. I said it when we started. No one doubts the talent. It's the application. It's the hard work.
Yeah.
It's the consistency. You have to make the talent work for you. He's called Rolls Royce for a reason. He's that good. But excellent versus DRC. Okay versus Angola.
Yeah.
Biggest
Yeah,
win of the whole tournament, he didn't play. When we are chasing a win versus Zambia so that we can stay in Nairobi for the quarterfinal, he's hooked off. We made 6 subs versus Madagascar. He couldn't get on. That's on him. I said it. He has got to deliver what his talent says he is.
Yeah.
He has got to step. He didn't. And I think this is it. McCarthy was a big fan at the start. I'm not sure he is a fan now.
And I felt like it was kind of forced upon him to bring him on to the squad.
Actually,
When he
wasn't
named
there.
his squad, he wasn't there. He
He
preferred
wasn't a fan.
He wasn't
yeah.
a fan from
Until
the past.
Victor Wanyama dropped out of what would have been a good return, Austin got his place.
So he let me down. But then again, I keep feeling the talent. I give this example. Kevin Trick Daddy. Talent amazing. But the application. And you want the application more. He let me down. Marvin Nabwere. So much is spoken about him. I felt he was nervous through all the games he played. He never quite showed what you guys say he can do.
Including the last game.
Yeah, he just never. The things that people speak about him, I felt he always looked nervy a bit. So him is not a big con; it's a very small con. It's like a con with a small c in brackets.
Okay.
I just thought, but my main one is I just thought Austin step up.
Yeah.
You speak about Brian. I think Brian was not great. The first game I had a fight with him.
Yes.
The second game I had a fight with him. But from the third game,
The
so
Morocco
you
game.
could see the development.
Yeah,
the first
he
game,
got better.
yeah, the first game he considered the 8 seconds rule. I was like, boss. Second game, the penalty, the Marvin red
yeah.
card was really him. But from the third game, you could see him grow. And now I understand why you kept saying, remove Matasi, put him. Remove Matasi, put him. And yeah, so that basically is it. But overall, I am like you guys. I am so excited. I am so happy with what Harambee Stars has done. It's been an absolutely excellent year for Kenyan football. I know it's only CHAN.
Yes.
It's second tier. I know it's not the main one. So it's not. But we needed a wave. We needed some positivity. And these kids were absolutely great. Now,